You know, I was thinking, Oliver, we can start a show since we're both APs called Two APs in a Pod.
Virtual high five.
Oh, yeah. Oh, she's being nice to me. All right. So today we're going to learn about pH. Miss Oliver, what do you know about pH?
It is your pH factor. The most I know is when I go to the beauty shop to get my hair done, they do that to check for my perm level.
Oh, that's a lot of information, Miss Oliver. All right, so pH, do you know what the H stands for by any chance?
No, what does the H stand for, Miss Aki?
Oh, wow, she's being real nice to me, boy. I should put her on TV all the time. The H stands for hydrogen. So when something is really acidic, it means it has a hydrogen atom to give, okay? Hydrogen molecule to give. And a base means that it wants to receive it. So when you think about this, you want to think about an acid and a base. This is also called an alkaline as well. So acid base, think about like a base, like a cheerleading pyramid, right? You can always add to the cheerleading pyramid, but if you're at the top, you only want to take away. You don't want to keep adding things on top. So that's how we want to think about it. The number is obviously lower. Less people can be on the top. They can be on the bottom of the base. All right, so now we're working. So what we're going to do today is we're going to be doing an experiment that you can do at home. It's called the Red Cabbage pH test something. Just you can go on Google and you can look at it, but we're going to show you everything that you need to do today. And you can use simple household ingredients. I'd like to give a disclaimer. Number one, we're wearing gloves, okay, because we're dealing with some chemicals here. We both have glasses on, but you can grab the safety goggles right there. If you have safety goggles or sunglasses, you can wear those as well. Okay, so the things that you're going to need for this experiment are red cabbage. This is red cabbage. It's red, as you can see.
Almost purple.
It's almost purple. You're absolutely right. Miss Oliver grew this in her garden. Yes, she did, in her beauty shop garden. So red cabbage and all sorts of, ooh, that doesn't look good. I think we're not eating it. Red cabbage, red grapes, plums, dark food, they have a chemical in them called anthocyanin. Okay, anthocyanin. So what you need to do with this, you can do a couple different things. You can boil it, then you can take the liquid, it's going to be like a purple liquid, and you can like cut it up, boil it, take that liquid, strain it with a coffee strainer or strain it into like a glass or a cup. We're official scientists, so we put ours in these like beakers. And you can do that, and you don't need a lot. You see, like I made a ton and I have extra, so you don't need a lot, you need a couple leaves. Or you can do it the lazy way, which is what I did. Tear a couple leaves off, you put boiling water inside of a blender, and you blend it. Okay, don't use a glass blender if you're putting boiling water in there because it'll shatter. Okay, great. All right, so this anthocyanin, what it does is it is a pH indicator, and we have those indicators right here. So this chemical is very good at determining what the pH is of different household items. You can do anything, and we'll show you how we're going to do that later. But what we have here is baking soda, vinegar, lemon juice,
Sprite, bleach, and water.
All right, so they want you to use distilled water because the pH of everybody's tap water is really different. You're going to see what the Southside tap pH is in a minute. But I'm too lazy for that. So boiling your cabbage is just fine, and you'll get good enough results. We're not sending this to the CDC. We're just doing a science experiment at home. Okay, so when you add this, what it's going to do, and that's a whole other conversation on light refraction, but what it's going to do is it's going to change the color of these, and then we're going to put them in order of pH. Another note about chemicals, don't mix these chemicals and ask for permission first, okay? Especially like very acidic chemicals. What do you think happens if you mix something that's here and there, Miss Oliver?
Woof.
You get a big explosion. So be very, very careful. Wear gloves, but you don't have to test crazy stuff. You can test water. You can test we have lemon juice here. We have Sprite. So test all of your stuff.
And remember, don't put your nose or mouth near a chemical.
Thank you, Miss Oliver, for that. All right, so what we're going to do is Miss Oliver is going to go, and she is going to start with the water, and she's going to pour some of our cabbage juice into the glasses. All right.
This one?
Yep.
Okay.
And I have more if you need more.
Stop me when I get enough.
You'll see. All right, so there's water. You can pour more in there, like a lot more. All right. Oh, that's a lot. All right, so water is purple because it is neutral. So that's what you want, and you can kind of see. Hold it up to the TV. Miss Oliver, hold the thing up to the TV. No, to that TV.
This TV? Oh,
That
okay.
TV. So you can kind of see there's like some variation in there. So you always want to have a neutral pH for your water. There's some fancy experiments with like all sorts of stuff. All right, go ahead and add it to the bleach. And let's see what happens to the bleach. What do we think a bleach is?
More?
Yeah, more. That's good. All right, mix it up in there, and we see the bleach. Bleach, bleach, bleach. All right, and let's see where the bleach is on the base. Wow, it's all the way over there. All the way over there.
Wow.
All right, so if we were to mix it with something from here, no bueno. All right, go ahead, and here's Sprite. So a lot of you guys drink Sprite. Let's see what Sprite does to your body. Go ahead, Miss Oliver.
A little more?
A little more.
Oh, it's fizzy.
Oh, Lord. Lord. That's good. All right, mix it up in there. And you see we didn't add anything to it. It's just the purple cabbage juice going in there. Oh, my. That goes into your stomach, Miss Oliver. It's all the way over here. Oh, let's see.
I think we broke the 6-foot road right there.
Okay. We'll wash our hands. All right. Let's do the lemon juice. So those of you that are like, I drink soda and it's not bad for me, what do we notice, Miss Oliver, about the two?
Oh, they're far on the acidic side. They
Yes.
are very close, so they are probably doing something to our stomach lining.
Yeah, just ruining you. All right, let's see vinegar. What do you think? What is your prediction? Make a prediction, Miss Oliver, about vinegar.
I'm going to say it's close to 4 or 5.
4 or 5, because it would be a what?
It would be acidic. It would be not far away from being a base.
All right, 4 or 5, Miss Oliver thinks. Let's see if she's correct. Oh.
Oh, it's closer to a 1.
Closer to a 1. Look at that. Ew. So you could drink Sprite or vinegar. Guys, don't drink vinegar. Please don't do that. Unless you're doing apple cider vinegar. Very good for you. Okay. Baking soda.
Baking soda.
What do you think?
Huh, we're on a trend here, so I'm going to say this way. But no, baking soda has some coating things, so it's closer to a base.
Why do you say that? What is your experience with baking soda when you mix it with maybe something that's over here? Is there something that we have that you maybe already mix as like a home something?
Well, I use baking soda like when I'm cooking something, like
Okay.
making my cornbread, or
Do you-
when I'm making my flour, for using it with my
Do you clean it all with baking soda and anything?
I have cleaned with baking soda, and some of the toothpaste that I buy has baking soda in it
So
as
where do you-
well.
Pick a number, Miss Oliver.
I'm going to say 11.
11. See if she's right.
I don't know.
Woo! Look at that.
Woo-hoo!
You gotta, don't do that again. All right, so she's right. Okay, so now what I want you to do, and you can, and I'll move out of the way so you can keep your 6 feet distance. I want you to put them in order. So start with base, so do the same thing that's up here.
Okay.
Oliver has put them in order. So if we're going from acid to base, we start with vinegar, Sprite, lemon juice. Water should always be right in the middle. That's where you want your water to be. Baking soda and bleach. All right. So again, we don't want to be mixing acids and bases, but it's really important that you know this. Why do you think it's important that you know this, Ms. Oliver, besides the not mixing chemicals inside of your house?
Well, that way I know what's good for me. If I am a person who drinks a lot of soda like Sprite, I know what the health damage I might be causing myself. And also, if it's a base, if there's something I need to neutralize in my cooking, I could use it as well.
Those science words, she's trying to neutralize it. Oh, Joe, gosh. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is I'm glad you mentioned the health, because a lot of you guys like to eat this. Takis. All right, I want you guys in the video, give me a thumbs up if you eat Takis. This stuff is garbage, and I'm gonna prove it. We're gonna grab that cylinder right there, and I'm gonna let you know what? I don't even care that we're gonna ruin the Takis. I want you to smash the Takis up. Like this.
Oh, I can take out frustration?
Take it out. Yeah. That's your frustration? That's how frustrated you are? Jesus.
Can't go outside.
Oh, okay, you're gonna do that. Miss Oliver doesn't cheat.
Go
There you go.
ahead.
Put a little
Aki,
force.
do it, Aki.
A little force. All right, so this is also something that you can do at home if you're concerned about your health and you want to know, like, man, I've been drinking a lot of Sprite. Oh, Oops. All right. I've been drinking a lot of Sprite, and that's really bad for me. We're going to put it in here. Probably should have a funnel. Oops. 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 Maybe we'll try from the top.
Yeah, try from the top.
We didn't say we were clean on this show.
It's okay to have a little bit of.
All right. I have not tried this, so we're going to see what's going to happen. All right. And I put it in here for dramatic effect. Oh, Lord. Oh, show. Oh, my. Okay. So I am going to use distilled water for this because I just want to prove a point. Okay, so this is distilled water, and distilled water, essentially, it is a neutral compound, right? It should live right here at 7. So this is very neutral. You can also boil water, or you can use tap water. But again, this is our tap water, and you can see it's not exactly neutral. It's more like an 8-ish. So if you want to test your tap water, that's something fun for you to do. All right, so let's pour this. I have not tried this with food. Oh, you want me to do it?
Yeah, I'm kind of clumsy. I'll spill it.
Okay. All right, so we're going to pour this in here. Oh my gosh, what color is it turning, Miss Oliver's got some air bubbles in there.
It's definitely turning purple, and it's bubbling.
And it's bubbling. Gross.
Yes.
Let's put it in maybe this little one.
So we can spread out a little bit more.
Yeah. We can also put some more Takis in there. Ew, where's the water?
Water's right there.
Water's right there. So let's do this. This will be fun. So water, you can see, is neutral right now. It's neutral, all right? And it already has the anthocyanin in it. It already has the cabbage juice in there. So let's take some new Takis. Put our crushed up Takis in there. Like a spoon. We'll use this Sharpie. Look what's happening to the water. A lot of you are going to say this is because of the dye of the food coloring. No, it's not. You know why? Because look at that color. It's the exact same thing. Tell me how it could be the exact same thing. It's not. Look at that. That's disgusting. Mr. Blunt, you're on TV.
You're on TV.
Mr. Blunt's here. We'll clean it up. Sorry, Mr. Blunt. Ew! You eat this. You eat this garbage. What number is it?
Oh, it's very acidic.
A 1?
Yeah.
A 1? So it's almost, look at the vinegar. So if you eat Sprite and these nasty Takis together, look at that. That's gross. All right, let's set all this aside. And let's talk about what actually happens in your body with pH. Okay, we're going to put our distilled water down here. And I have more water that we have moved into, oh my gosh, this place is a mess. Okay, you like my doctor coat, by the way? My scientist,
you look so professional.
My science
lab. You are looking like a professional.
Backing away from me. All right, so this is plain water. What happens when you get a little rumbly tummy, Miss Oliver?
You put something in it to try to soothe it.
Try to soothe your tummy, okay? So this is like a anti-gas, antacid, like a milk of magnesia. You know, your grandma is always like, you need some milk of magnesia. That's what you need. All right, pour that in there, Miss Oliver. And this is just plain water. I haven't done anything to it. It's just straight up tap. All right? So this is just added to water, which has a neutral base, right? So if your body is neutral, nothing's happening to it, right? Like,
nope.
What are your observations about this?
It just changed the water to like a light grayish color.
It's a cloudy color, right? It's a cloudy color, so we can add some anthocyanin in there, some cabbage juice, and let's see what happens to it. There you go.
Wow.
All right, so we have some milk of magnesia in there. Look at how, oh my gosh.
Blue.
Look at how blue.
That's a good 9 or 8.
Yeah, look at how blue. So it provides a solid base. Why do you think that that would turn blue, Miss Oliver?
Because you put a base in and you put a nutrient in, and so it kind of brought it down with the acidic levels.
So we're going to do something acidic here. Sprite. Let's do Sprite. I was going to do vinegar, but let's do Sprite.
You're going to do that Sprite or clear Sprite?
Oh, we'll do clear Sprite. Yeah, just let's prove a point.
Yeah, let's prove a point.
So you have a little rumbly in your tummy, all right? And so we're going to put this like this so you can see. And what Miss Oliver's going to do is she's going to pour this Sprite into that, and that's your stomach right now. And let's see how milk of magnesia works. So we're going to spin this around. That's enough, that's enough, that's enough. I'm going to spin this around, and look what it's doing.
Wow.
Look what it's doing.
It went to a 4.
It's neutralizing your stomach. it's neutralizing your stomach, and you see it's trying to turn its pH back to neutral, because that's what milk of magnesia wants you to do. But you see, this is trying to turn your stomach to neutral. So, but even when you use a lot of milk of magnesia, you only use that small cup, right? And that wasn't even a lot of Sprite. That was a little bit of Sprite. She used almost a half a bottle of milk of magnesia, and we still are not back to neutral. So think about that. The other thing we can try the opposite way is we can do some vinegar. We'll use this vinegar, and all right. And what we want to do is try to get this vinegar back to
a base.
We don't want vinegar to be a base. We want it to be, if this is our stomach, we want it to be what?
Neutral.
Neutral. Pour some in there.
Sure.
Milk of magnesia, Miss Oliver, and it still didn't do a lot.
Nope.
All right.
That upset stomach stay.
Last one. We got the Takis.
Oh.
Oh, that's your stomach. Ew. Ew.
Pretty bad.
Ew. Anyways, that's all for Science Friday. What we want to see you guys do, test with maybe some Sprite or some soda, and you can link it down below, and you will get a virtual high five. Yep, those are priceless. They're worth millions of dollars. Okay, people line up to get virtual high fives. All right.
One more time.
That's all for us, 2 APs in a pod.
Have a good weekend.
She likes the name. We're going to keep it like that.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody. Have a good weekend. I'm not going to dance that.
No.